one time.
I want to call the special call to meeting, Leitchfield City Council to order, and we're going to ask Miss Jessica Emery to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Y'all got a copy of your agenda. Since it's a special call meeting, we're bound to discuss those issues and nothing more. So a lot of them are just what we call housekeeping items that we'll just go right through and just go through the motions approving and before it gets recorded on the minutes of our approval of these things. But we will have to approve the minutes of the regular meeting yesterday, which I did not read. And did anybody get a chance to read that, Margie? Where's Clayton at?
The restroom is.
Restroom.
Oh. Did you see any corrections, additions,
No.
or changes that you'd like to make?
No.
Do I hear a
I
motion?
make a motion, yes.
Moon Smith's going to second it. All in favor?
Aye.
The first one is a public hearing for possible uses of municipal aid road funds for fiscal year 2021. And that is a public hearing, so I'm going to open up do we need a motion to open that? I don't want to hear a motion to open the council up to the public hearing for possible uses of municipal road fund. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second, Billy. All in favor? Aye. There's no visitors. Any comment on that? Did the council have any comment on it? If there's no comment, we'll entertain a motion.
No, there's nothing on Facebook.
Okay, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn this part of the meeting. Judy, you going to make a motion?
Motion, yes.
Second, Jessica. All in favor?
Aye.
We're going to do the same thing with the public hearing regarding possible uses of local government economic assistance fund, the mineral tax return for fiscal year 2021. Do I hear a motion to open that public hearing up?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Hey.
Margie, all in favor?
Aye.
And there's no visitors. Any comment on Facebook or anything about that? Did the council have any comment about it? No. Did I entertain a motion to close that?
I'll make a motion.
Jessica makes a motion. Who's second it? Clayton second. All in favor?
Aye.
The third public hearing is for the adoption of the proposed municipal budget for fiscal year 2021-22. Do I hear a motion to open that meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Moon Smith?
Second.
Second by Judy Cottrell. And there's no visitors, no comment on Facebook. Council, you got any comment on this item? If not, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Second, final reading of the ordinance establishing a regulatory license fee for the sale of alcoholic beverages for fiscal year 2021. I need a motion and a second, then we'll take a roll call.
So moved.
Billy made the motion.
I'll have to read it.
Oh, you gotta read it?
Yeah, I have to do that. I'm sorry. Let me get it out here. All right.
Okay.
All right. Whereas the city of Leitchfield, Kentucky, hereinafter city is authorized to impose a regulatory license fee on the sale of alcoholic beverages of each establishment therein licensed to sell alcoholic beverages pursuant to the KRS 243.075 and the city of Leitchfield ordinance number 2018-16 section 20 and ordinance number 2018-17 section 1 article 4. And whereas city has reviewed the regulatory license fee revenues from the prior fiscal year, as well as the expenditures related to the additional policing, regulatory, and administrative expenses related to the sale of alcoholic beverages in the city, with a copy of income statement being attached hereto and incorporated herein by reference. And whereas the city finds that the current regulatory license fees are reasonably estimated to somewhat reimburse the city for the additional policing, regulatory, and administrative expenses related to the sale of alcoholic beverages in the city, now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky as follows. Section 1, The regulatory license fee shall be 6% of gross sales of all alcoholic beverages sold by the drink by retail sales of packaged distilled spirits and wine and by retail sales of packaged malt beverages. Section 2, if any section, subsection, paragraph, sentence, clause, phrase, or portion of this ordinance is for any reason declared illegal, unconstitutional, or otherwise invalid, such declaration shall not affect the remaining portions thereof. Section 3, if any provision of this ordinance is in conflict with provisions of existing ordinances or laws, it is the intent of the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky, that the provisions of this ordinance shall govern, and such provisions in existing ordinances or laws in conflict herewith are hereby rescinded. This ordinance is effective upon final reading and publication. Passed by the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky at the first reading on the 17th day of June, 2021. Passed by the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky at the second reading on the 22nd day of June, 2021.
Do I hear a motion and a second?
I do.
Clayton and Billy Dowling?
Yeah.
Moon, how you vote on this issue?
Yay.
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 Okay.
Yay.
Look like we're all yays. Christie Aiken. Okay, that's good. Second reading of the 2020-2021 amended budget. She had the first reading last night. Are you going to have to read that?
I got you. Whereas the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky has heretofore adopted its budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2020 and ending June 30, 2021 by ordinance enacted June 22nd, 2020 and amended February 1st, 2021. And whereas it is necessary to amend the said budget ordinance in order to more accurately reflect the revenues and expenditures of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky in certain budget categories. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky as follows, that Section 1 and 2 of the here and above described budget ordinance are amended to read as follows, with deleted portions being indicated by a single line drawn through them and added portions being indicated by a solid line drawn beneath them. Adopted this 22nd day of June 2021 after first being read on the 21st day of June 2021. All right. The projected cash at June 30, 2020 in the general fund, $6,010,680, amended to $7,699,004. In the utility fund, $10,742,301, amended to $10,854,667. In the tourism fund, $704,698, amended to $1,214,105. In the revenues, net profit return in the general fund, $330,000 to $480,000. Occupational taxes, $2,060,000 to $2,500,000. Property taxes, $602,500 to $654,000. Insurance license taxes, $900,000 to $1 million. Franchise taxes, $325,000, stays the same. EBC application and regulatory fees, $225,400 to $252,100. Other licenses, $950 to $800. Restaurant taxes in the general fund, $525,000 to $770,000. The tourism fund, $525,000 to $770,000. Transfer of restaurant taxes, general fund, negative $525,000 to negative $770,000. Hotel taxes, $6,500 to $7,000. Tourism fund, $6,500 to $7,000. Transfer of hotel taxes, general fund, negative $6,500 to negative $7,000. Mineral severance income, general fund, $9,500 to $17,000. Rental income, $54,450 to $33,820. Other revenue, $92,417 to $732,507. Interest income, $35,025, stays the same. Sale of property from $0 to $251,400. Grant income in the general fund, $854,800 to $171,900. In the tourism fund, $500 to $900. HB 413 base court revenue from $12,000 to $7,500. Incentive pay, $82,000, stays the same at $82,000. IDC employee contributions, $114,800, stays the same. Volunteer fire runs, stays the same at $500. Grayson County fire dues from $130,000 to $142,700. State aid, fire department stays the same at $11,000. Planning and zoning permits, $4,600 to $4,900. Municipal road aid, $120,000 to $307,650. Garbage pickup fees, $1,200,000 to $1,350,000. Solid waste dumping fees, $650,000 to $736,000. Recycling fees, $10,000 to $3,400. Animal shelter, animal control income, $70,150 to $83,475. Parks income, $37,900 to $66,600. Recreational income, $27,000 to $92,050. In the utility fund, water sales, $1,971,325 to $2,186,840. Sewer sales, $1,602,600 to $1,810,000. Gas sales from $2,329,900 to $2,638,850. Grant Rural Development Fund for water treatment plant, $8,600,000 to $4,500,000. In the tourism fund, tourism other income, $5,000 to $6,600. Tourism Aquatic Center revenue from $89,000 to $25,100. Total current year revenue, general fund, $7,959,992 to $9,456,127. The utility fund, $14,503,825 to $11,135,690. Tourism fund, $626,000 to $809,600. Total revenue and carry forward, general fund, $13,970,672 to $17,155,131. Utility fund, $25,246,126 to $21,990,357. Tourism fund, $1,330,608 to $2,023,705. On the expenditures, out of the general fund, general and admin, $3,681,950 to $3,762,550. Alcohol beverage control, $363,205 to $341,275. Industrial development coordinator, $124,000 to $113,900. Police department, $1,782,525 to $1,697,776. Fire department, $1,702,525 to $853,875. Planning and zoning, $95,400 to $93,150. Public Works Department from $2,541,425 to $2,781,775. Animal Shelter, Animal Control, $325,625 to $327,275. Parks, $227,475 to $274,825. Recreation, $375,025 to $381,425. In the utility fund, water, $2,423,715 to $2,911,785. Sewer from $2,084,050 to $2,123,650. Gas, $2,181,000 to $2,325,240. Capital improvements from $8,862,000 to $4,999,400. In the tourism fund, tourism, $420,917 to $406,667. Tourism Aquatic Center, $517,050 to $451,600. Total current year expenses, general fund, $11,219,155 to $10,627,826. Utility fund, $15,550,855 to $12,360,075. Tourism fund, $937,967 to $858,267. Current year net income or loss, general fund, loss of $3,259,163 to a loss of $1,171,699. Utility fund, loss of $1,047,030 to a loss of $1,224,385. Tourism fund, a loss of $311,967 to a loss of $48,667. Adjustment for non-cash budget items, depreciation, utility fund, $1,201,500 to $1,171,500. Projected ending cash balance with carry forward, general fund, $2,751,517 to $6,527,305.
Utility fund, $10,896,771 to $10,801,782. And the tourism fund, $392,641 to $1,165,438.
Okay.
I was breathing for you.
Could you read that, could you read that again?
We missed something somewhere.
Anybody got any questions for Sabrina? Yeah, I hear a motion, a second, then we'll take a roll call again on it. Clayton, motion, second. Tootie, Moon, yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay.
Yay, 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 okay.
Yay.
Okay, we're down to the reading of the next fiscal year budget, and that's what Sabrina's going to tell us now.
Okay. Let me try to
Take a drink.
fix that. Yeah, I just did. All right. I think we're good. Okay, whereas an annual budget proposal and message have been prepared and delivered to the City Council of the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2021 and ending June 30, 2022 by the mayor of the city, and whereas the City Council has reviewed the said budget proposal and budget message and made all modifications which were deemed appropriate, now therefore be it ordained by the City of Leitchfield, Kentucky as follows, that the annual budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2021 and ending June 30, 2022 is hereby adopted as follows. That this ordinance shall be in effect as of July 1, 2021 and remain in effect until sooner amended until June 30, 2022. Adopted unanimously this 22nd day of June 2021 after first being read on the 21st day of June 2021. Projected cash at June 30, 2021 in the general fund, $6,527,305. Utility fund, $10,801,782. Tourism fund, $1,165,438. The revenues, general fund, net profit returns, $380,000. Occupational taxes, $2,200,000. Property taxes, $667,500. Insurance license taxes, $750,000. Franchise taxes, $325,000. ABC application and regulatory fees, $230,500. Other licenses, $900. Restaurant taxes, general fund, $770,000. Tourism fund, $770,000. Transfer of restaurant taxes, general fund, negative $770,000. Hotel taxes, general fund, $7,000. Tourism fund, $7,000. Transfer of hotel taxes, general fund, negative $7,000. Mineral severance income, $16,000. Rental income, $60,950. Other revenue, $755,067. Interest income, $31,025. Sale of property, $39,000. Grant income, general fund, $20,900. Tourism fund, $900. HB 413 base court revenue, general fund, $7,500. Incentive pay, $86,000. IDC employee contributions, $114,800. Volunteer fire runs, $1,000. Grayson County fire dues, $135,000. State aid fire department, $11,000. Planning and zoning permits, $4,500. Municipal road aid, $131,000. Garbage pickup fees, $1,390,000. Solid waste dumping fees, $700,000. Recycling fees, $2,000. Animal shelter, animal control revenue, $61,650. Parks and recreational income, $348,965. In the utility fund, water sales, $2,125,840. Sewer sales, $1,765,200. Gas sales, $2,802,050. Grant rural development funding for our water treatment plant, $3,843,000. Tourism fund, tourism other income, $5,750. Tourism aquatic center revenue, $194,500. Total current year revenue, general fund, $8,480,257. Utility fund, $10,536,090. Tourism fund, $978,150. Total revenue and carry forward. General fund, $15,007,562. Utility fund, $21,337,872. Tourism fund, $2,143,588. Expenditures, general fund, general and admin, $3,046,350. Alcohol and beverage control, $391,225. Industrial Development Coordinator, $130,650. Police Department, $2,142,450. Fire Department, $863,025. Planning and Zoning, $120,950.
Public Works Department, $2,804,350. Animal Shelter Animal Control, $349,250. Parks, $512,690. Recreation, $467,425. And the Utility Fund, Water, $2,809,635. Sewer, $2,161,400. Gas, $2,593,540. Capital Improvements, $4,253,200. Tourism and the Tourism Fund, $500,017. Tourism Aquatic Center, $594,200. Total current year expenditures, General Fund, $10,828,365. Utility Fund, $11,817,775. Tourism Fund, $1,094,217. Current year net income or loss, General Fund, loss of $2,348,108. Utility Fund, loss of $1,281,685. Tourism Fund, loss of $116,067. Adjustment for non-cash depreciation. Utility Fund, $1,325,000. Projected ending cash balance with carry forward. General Fund, $4,179,197. Utility Fund, $10,845,097. Tourism Fund, $1,049,371. I do have to make another comment, though. The original packet that was sent out did say 4 trucks and 1 car in police department, but I think it was brought up in the last meeting, but I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that that is changed to 5 cars instead of trucks and a car. So it actually might even, that he may actually spend less than what's actually in this, so that would be good because we'll spend less. But I just wanted to make sure that was clear because it wasn't sent out that way. I just want to make sure everybody was clear on what was in that.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
That's enough.
Unless y'all want me to do it again.
That's the number I want to be.
I want to hear a first and a second on the reading of the ordinance, or any comment. Anybody got any comment about this? A first and second, then we'll take a roll call vote. Clayton
I'll second.
and Moon second. Moon, how you vote?
Yay.
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 Yeah.
Okay, all voted unanimously, and we approve the amended budget and the proposed budget for the coming fiscal year. Last thing on the agenda is a resolution authorizing myself to execute 2021 and 2022 municipal road contract in the amount of $136,059.28, and that's also going to be a motion, a second, and a roll call vote.
So move.
Second?
I'll second.
Second, Jessica Moon.
Yay.
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 Yeah.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Yay. Second.
Okay, all in favor?
All in favor? Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
That was quick.